about this Congress is the strong presence of our funders. This year, the International Development Research Center is helping with Congress organization in a variety of ways. In particular, Calacs has a special project that is funded by IDRC, mapping out the new area studies. And thanks to IDRC, we have been able to put a special program that runs parallel and is integral to Congress. And this special program includes special panels, roundtables, workshops, as well as a virtual forum. This is the second time Calacs will then have had partnered with the CLACS, the Center for Research on Latin America and the Caribbean from York University. This year, again, Calacs CLACS partnership is allowing us to bring this special programming to Congress. So we have to remember that Calacs is a volunteer organization, and it relies on the support of Congress organizers who as well are working on a volunteer basis for the organization, with the organization. This year, I find that Congress organizers have been able to bring on board many undergraduate and graduate students. And this is one of the very special features of this year's Congress in Kelowna. Not just undergraduate and graduate students, but also volunteers, volunteers from the community. These are two important components that are very much aligned with the spirit, the vision and the mission of Calacs as an organization. It's the first Congress after Calacs turned 40 years old in 2010. So this is a beginning of a new cycle. It's been 2 years. Traditionally, Calacs organizes its congresses every 18 months. Very often, we meet every 2 years instead of every 18 months. So hopefully this is one Congress that will be followed by another Congress, at least 2 more on a yearly basis. So we are trying out a new model, and we're hoping that this new model will help strengthen the organization. Something that is very important for all of us is that it is taking place now in BC. Something that Calacs tries to achieve on a regular basis is to have representation from as many regions as possible. In 2010, Calacs met in Montreal, in Quebec. So now it's a great fortune to be able to move to the West Coast, to be able to meet with colleagues from the West Coast, students, and have new energies. And I feel that we need to start using and to continue using new technologies. Perhaps I am not very active as on my Twitter, but I did open a Twitter account. So you can reach me now on Twitter. I should be more active from now on. And hopefully colleagues are going to start using Twitter on a regular basis, not just during Congress, but beyond Congress. So one of the things that I was discussing, or I was in conversation with one of the Congress organizers, and the new technologies allow Congress organizers and allow Calacs to continue giving after Congress has ended. One of the things that also is new, and we are trying it out for this Congress, is the use of virtual platforms for virtual forums. So I'm happy to be leading one such venture, and the goal of this virtual forum is it will take place before Congress, and the moment when it ends, it actually ends with one of the panels that has been organized, the special programs panels funded by IDRC, the International Development Research Center. And we have participants from all the Latin American and Caribbean region. Currently, we have around 180 people who signed up for the virtual forum, and we're going to have to select out of these 150, 60 people, more at this point, only 50. And they are all representing visions and voices from the South. This year, Congress opens for the first time as well with an art exhibit, and it's going to be a virtual art exhibit. So it's one of the examples of how the organization and the Congress organizers have been able to integrate IT technologies in order to enhance Congress experience. So the subject of this year's exhibit is the subject of Congress, and the exhibit has brought together 2 Cuban artists who are currently residing in Canada. And the 2 of them are gonna speak to indigeneity and the transnational, and to converse, engage in conversation with these 2 themes. So we hope to be able to have the exhibit running for the duration of Congress, and to make it available to different publics from then on across Canada.